Hey everyone, this is Lee from Stoneside. Today I want to talk about vertical blinds. Now you've probably seen these in many different offices. Sometimes they can look a little outdated, sometimes they are just nice and clean and simple, like a nice white vertical blind. But they can also look really great in offices. This particular office has lots of glass, it's really modern, and those vertical blinds almost extend the ceiling upwards, so that's really cool. Vertical blinds have also come a long way from their basic white predecessors. Now you can cover your vertical blinds with a bunch of different fabrics. You can see those. Lots of different textures, and they also come in many different colors. This is just sort of a creamy palette to look at. We also have another advancement where they come in textures, and these are called louvers. So the louvers themselves, they're not covered with a fabric, but they have a texture to them themselves. And finally, we have something called an S louver. So on your basic white, you can see that it's curved, which is what you would normally see. But with this one, you see that there's a bit of an S shape here. So what that does is it brings this extra design element into the space, and it helps those overlay a little bit nicer than just your basic curved, so you get a little bit more light blocking. Though vertical blinds have been around a really long time, and now that we have these advancements, you get a little bit more of that design going, they can still be used in modern spaces. So in this particular case, this client had this beautiful downtown Chicago condo, and they wanted something to kind of work with their big windows and not be too elaborate. And as you can see, the vertical blinds actually mirror that look of their track lighting, which is really interesting. Vertical blinds are also the most well known for their use on offices, as I mentioned before, but also sliding glass doors. So they're really good for this application because you can pull them back just a little bit and open that door a little bit, let the dog out. Maybe you just want a little bit of sun coming through, a little bit of visibility. But if you're still not convinced that this is the style for you, even with the new advancements, there's a ton of different ways that you can overcome your light filtering needs on those sliding glass doors. One solution would be to use a roller or a solar shade. So these bring a more clean look. You don't have as many moving parts as a vertical blind. The only downside is that you have to roll them all the way up or all the way down to get that functionality of the door or to get the light filtering you're wanting. Another option, particularly if you still want that side-to-side movement, or maybe you have a very drafty sliding glass door, would be to do a vertical cellular shade. So this is the same cellular shade that you would see, people sometimes call them honeycomb blinds, that have those pockets, but instead of going up and down, they go side to side. So you would still get that side-to-side functionality, optional how much light you want coming through, how much privacy you need, without using the vertical blind. For more design ideas, visit our idea gallery on www.stoneside.com.